Hi Sagittarius, how's everybody doing? Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright, so we're looking at the Fool here. You may be taking a chance on something. You may feel like it's risky, but it's going to be worth it for you to do. This could be trying something new too, maybe getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. This could be with something creatively that you're working on, or you could be in charge of something big. I'm wondering if that's going to pay off for you. It looks like something that you're working on. So if you're starting something new or trying something new, or taking a chance or taking a risk with something, it does look like something creative, or it's something that you would be in charge of. This could even be like a dream or some sort of adventure, creative venture even, that you're expanding upon. Wondering if this is going to pay off for you, but knowing that you're going to have to put time in and work and all of that to see if it will pay off financially. It looks like it's going to. Yeah, this reminds me of a moment where it's like you're doing something that you haven't really done before, you're exploring something that you haven't done before, and you don't know like if it's going to be lucrative or not, but you may be taking a chance and being like, I know if I put in the work and the time that this is something that could potentially work out for me. It looks like you have good chances of this working out. But it seems like the way that you take charge of things and like how you implement your energy, that's going to be the biggest tell of whether or not this is going to pay off for you. I'm seeing definitely like big dreams and big goals in mind here. But yeah, it's like as creative and motivated as you can be, it's going to help you more and more. And like taking chances too, I'm also getting. This is something intuitively that you feel guided to be starting. I think intuitively also you know that this is something that like could really bring a sense of stability and security into your life and like really help you achieve certain goals that you're working towards. Yeah, it's all about just what you do with it though. Like really following your intuition with the things that you're manifesting. This is like so much paying attention to like when you feel called to action, how you want to lay things down, also how you want to lay things out, I'm hearing. So I'm getting that planning is also very important. I'm seeing your creativity be like at the forefront of this. Like definitely seeing a highly creative energy here. Because to see the wands and the magician underneath it, it's like how you express your creativity and what you do with that. Maybe also reflecting on like what you expect to be the outcome from this process, or like what you want the exchange to be. It's like energetically, how much time do you want to be putting into this? Like, do you want to be investing in it? How much do you want to be investing in it? Doesn't have to be just money, can also be energy and stuff like that. Wondering if it's going to be worth your while. It looks too like you're figuring out ways. Figuring out different ways and things you need to do in order to manifest what you want and in order to make your dreams come true. This does feel very... It feels like taking a big chance on something, but this being really close to your heart with whatever this is that you dream. There may also be something that you're leaving, like you could have left, it's a position for some. For others of you, there's something that you had been doing that you felt stable within, but maybe you feel like your heart's not in it anymore. And so there's a sense of intuitively bringing something to an end because you recognize that you're ready for a new chapter even. So whatever this is that you're starting, it seems like before you may not have been feeling like you were like compensated for what you were doing, and now this is more of a sense of like wanting to feel like you have that from what you're doing. And as I said before, it can be like financially, energetically, it can be your time. But yeah, maybe it was like risky ending something, but you feel like it's potentially going to be worth it to you. For some of you too, this can be a relationship as well. And as much as that can be interpersonal, this can also be like with a company that you were working with too. Because it seems like this is going to bring more harmony into your life where you may not have been feeling like that before. Yeah. Not feeling like that before. But it seems like because you have different goals in mind, things are going to lay out differently than they had been before. Because for whatever reason, maybe whatever it was that you were doing before, like it provided some type of stability for you that you had been looking for at the time, but then it came time for this to end. It's like maybe you had outgrown this, or again, you felt like it was time for a new chapter. This can also be a relationship as well with someone. But yeah, things did not feel harmonious before, and now I'm hearing a profit. Now there's also a chance that that things will. It seems like you're really following your intuition, and that this whole experience that you've been having right now is about you following your intuition and making decisions in alignment with that to establish the type of harmony that you're looking to establish, and that like you are the creator here and you're the one making things happen. Definitely like part of you feels like, I don't know if things are going to like be the outcome that I expected. I don't know if it's going to be worth my while, but this seems like something unknown that like you couldn't predict, and so you really had to take a chance with this. And because you're like leading by your intuition and making decisions according to that, it seems like you're going to find what you are looking for. There's just also a sense of needing to like continue reflecting and making sure that the things that you're giving your time and energy into are the things that you want to be doing. Like to really focus your energy on that. Because it seemed like even if what you were doing provide you some sort of like financial gain even, or some sort of stability, you were still feeling at odds with whatever that was, and that's why it needed to come to an end. So now you can feel that type of harmony that you had been looking for before and like really create that for yourself. And it seems like intuitively, emotionally, that's really what you're striving for right now. Part of you may feel a bit uncertain about where this is going to lead you, but as long as you keep like your values in the front of your brain and continue making decisions intuitively, it looks like it's leading you very much on track to where you're meant to be going. So I'm looking at Uranus and Saturn, Mercury, Virgo, Taurus. New job for some of you. Getting clarity on what you want to be doing. On something that you feel is going to be a better fit. This can be other ways that you're making money too. For some of you, there's a possibility that you may be getting some type of financial assistance even. If you're not receiving financial assistance, there's definitely a step up when it comes to like you providing for yourself. So money is coming to you by one of those two means. Or you could have someone even that's supporting you financially, or like somebody that you trust. This is somebody that cares about you. But this can also even be a new employer for some. For some of you, there could be somebody in your life that's like financially well off, and they're saying that they would like provide you with some sort of assistance. I'm seeing you have an emotional connection with this person. Like, this is somebody stable that you would definitely be able to like lean on or rely on. There's somebody trustworthy is what I'm hearing too with the King of Pentacles. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So like, it even reminds me of like a person, somebody that's in your life that sees what you're going through, and they're like offering you some type of help with something, and like maybe even emotional reassurance too. Like, this can be emotional support that you're receiving from someone that loves you, someone that cares for you. Maybe you even feel like you're healing something when it comes to like your identity and association with like work and your business persona even. It looks like you're gaining more confidence too. For some of you, there's also a sense of following more so like what's in alignment for you. This can be like a dream job, or even like leaving a job that you weren't feeling pleased with before, or an environment that you needed to get out of before. And there's a sense of like wanting to move out of some sort of like chaos or stress that you had been involved in before, and because you're making the move to do this, there's a sense of like feeling better like as a person, even about what you're doing. And it looks too like you could be exploring something with like your creativity and your talents even. Maybe having the opportunity to do that now. Okay. For those of you that you feel like there's some type of like dream job or title that you want to be exploring, but you haven't been able to do that yet, there's a sense of like needing to really listen to yourself still, because it looks like there may be something going on in the environment that you still have to move away from in order for you to make this come true for yourself. So if you're involved in something that you're like, you know what, this doesn't resonate with me anymore, this isn't like so much in alignment with me anymore, there's some choices that are going to need to be made to get you out of that environment and get you closer to what you're trying to manifest. And once you do that, a big decision is going to need to be made about what parts of yourself you want to be exploring and expressing. And this can even mean taking a chance on something that you haven't done before, and like having the courage to actually embrace this and explore it. The process may not move like as quickly as you may want it to, but I'm seeing like important pieces need to fall into place in order for like everything to go accordingly. So keep that in mind too if you feel like things are moving more slowly. Yeah. So something hasn't come to fruition yet. There's going to be a waiting period, but an opportunity is going to come through for you. For some of you, this is related to matters of love. For others of you, it does look like something like creatively related or job related. You just want to make sure that you're not, like, whether this is a person coming into your life or a job offer or whatever it is that you're exploring, you want to make sure that you're not like falling back into decision making that had been having you feel stuck, or like you were doing it for the wrong reasons. And that's going to be different for each of us. So this is about like the opportunities that you take in order to feel good about the ones that you're doing and like confident about the decisions you're making. It's about sticking with things that are resonating with you and the things that feel in alignment with you, because there may be an opportunity that pops up that may be like tempting for you to take, but you're not going to find what you want there. So this is about, that's why it's so important for you to be like checking in with yourself and what you really want and what's worth your time and energy, and that's going to help you know which decisions are right for you to be making and which ones are out of alignment for you. I'm looking at Aquarius, Pluto, and Capricorn. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.